Hello, this is the second part of ramp walk by seniors of Suvidha. This includes relatively younger people. I call it the younger brigade. Some walking as singles and some walking as couples. This relatively young couple walk and interact with each other so differently, probably reminded of their younger days, younger courting days. Very interesting. Have a look and enjoy. C.B. Prabhakar worked as a bank officer in Canara Bank. Accompanying him is Chandrakant Bhatt, youngest and the baby of the club, but a big baby, worked as a senior customs officer in Government of Australia. Miss Gayatri. Among the many varied interests and activities, she is into some aspects of fashion industry and is also in social activities. Gayatri. Coming next is Dr. Iris. She is an ophthalmic anesthesiologist working at Retina Institute of Karnataka. Dr. Iris. Mrs. Indira worked as a librarian at St. John's Medical College, Bengaluru. She was also connected with Chinmaya Mission and can chant whole of Bhagavad Gita precisely and in a very musical way. Mrs. Vatsala was on the staff of BESCOM for many years. She is an expert and interested in catering. Vatsala. Coming next is Miss Maggie. She is a social worker and a homemaker. Maggie. Vijaya is a homemaker and regularly shunts between United States and Suvidha. Mrs. Jayasri is a homemaker, wife of Mr. Suresh Babu. Miss Sahana is a freelance artist. Dr. Jairam Upadhyay is an intensivist working in USA, and Dr. Nirmala is a geriatrician also working in USA.
Most beautiful place and cleanest place in Bangalore.
Mr. Rajendran was the Deputy General Manager of BSNL in Karnataka. His wife is a homemaker. Here you see all the champions of this particular session. See some more of the younger brigade now. Mr. Lakshmipati was a geologist with Coal India. His wife Chandravati was a teacher and homemaker. Lakshmipati and Chandra. Mr. C.B. Prabhakar was a bank officer in Canara Bank, and his wife Satya was a lecturer in political sciences. Mr. Prabhakar is a man for all occasions, always willing to help anybody in distress at any time of the day or night. We'll have to ring up 1119 for all these emergencies. Mr. Vijay Kumar Alluri was Vice President with Zensar Technologies, and his wife Aruna Alluri worked as a teacher in Hyderabad. Vijay and Aruna. Mr. Subbu Shastri served in HMG and is a motor sports enthusiast. And Mrs. Bharati was a biochemist, worked in India and overseas also.
You're beautiful more than the place. That's for you.
Subbu and Bharati for you.
Thanks. Come.
Mr. Somashekar is a civil engineer. He worked in India and abroad for many years. His wife Malati could not accompany him today. Som. Now you see Mr. J.Sim Krishna Rao of the well-known J.Sim Fountainhead. He is also an ecologist with acoustics. Geeta was a banker and an NGO volunteer. This is the team of couples doing the ramp walk in the following session. You see here Virupakshaya. He was the Information Commissioner for Government of Karnataka. Sujaya is a homemaker and they are a made for each other couple for 40 years. Mr. B.S. Aradhya was a joint director in tourism, Government of Karnataka. His wife Vasundhara Aradhya is a homemaker. The couple have led a symbiotic life for 36 long years. Mr. Papanna Gowda is a civil engineer. He worked as an assistant executive engineer in PWD, Government of Karnataka. Walking with him is Mrs. Ratna, a homemaker. They have walked together in life happily for 38 years. Dr. J. Prakash and Dr. Pushpa were both dental surgeons practicing in USA. It was love at first sight, and they have successfully walked the journey of life together for 42 long years. Jay Prakash and Pushpa. Coming next is Dr. Jinka Subramania, a doctor of medicine, worked as a pathologist in USA, accompanied by his wife Raji, a homemaker and music lover. The couple have successfully managed life with each other for 40 years, with lots of give and take and caring and sharing. Subbu and Raji. Hope you have enjoyed this ramp walk by the younger brigade. Await the part 3 of this ramp walk session. Goodbye.